Okay, so we're going to do a question that is a little bit challenging for the students here in grade 8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the table of values, and we know that this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Now what's interesting about this problem is the way we've organized the x-axis. So the second term, the value is 1. The sixth term, the value is 2. The 10th term, the value is 3. And the 14th term, the value is 4. So that's interesting because we're not used to seeing the value going up 1, 2, 3, 4, or at least we're not used to seeing the terms go in such a unique way. So when we do our checklist, first of all, we're going to look and see what it's going up by. Well, we know that it's going up by 1, but there's some kind of discrepancy here. We don't know what's happening here. In fact, if I was to extend this to make more sense of it, it would look more like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could go further with this. We know that the second term is 1, the sixth term is 2, and the 10th term is 3. So that must mean that there must be decimals in here. And if there's decimals in here, according to our checklist, there's a good likelihood that there's division involved in our problem. So how do we solve this question? So what the students have been practicing is actually flipping the problem. So what we can do is we can flip this around. So I'm going to continue to have the table of values look the same, but I'm going to make the value become the term. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to put the term as the value. 2, 6, 10, 14. Now this is going to be the opposite. We're about to solve the opposite nth term of this. So the nth term for the flipped version would be, well, first we know it's going up by 4 each time. We know it's going up by 4. We know it's 4n. So what do I need to do when I plug this first term into here? It becomes 4 times 1. What do I need to do to it to get the value of 2? Well, 4 times 1 is 4, minus 2 gives me 2. Does it work for the second one? 4 times 2 is 8, minus 2 gives me 6, so it works. So I know that the flipped nth term is 4n minus 2. But we still haven't figured out the nth term for this unique pattern. Well, we know that this is flipped, so we got to flip it back. So the opposite of 4n, the opposite of 4 times n is n divided by 4. The opposite of negative 2 is positive 2. Let's try and see if it works. So if I put 2 here, I have 2 plus 2 over 4. Well, I get 4 over 4. It gives me 1. Let's see if it works for the second one. Well, actually, the sixth one. So if I plug 6 here, I've got 6 plus 2 over 4. Well, I got 8 over 4, gives me a value of 2. So, therefore, I should do it a third time just to double check. 10 plus 2 is 12, divided by 4 gives me 3. Yes, it does work. So therefore, our nth term for this pattern is n plus 2 over 4.